Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Vail Daily Live. I'm Trisha Swenson, coming to you live from the heart of Eagle County, right at the Vail Daily offices in Eagle Vale. We'll be with you for the next 90 minutes or so. We're glad you've joined us for our brand new program, Vail Daily Live, a cool live stream that you can pretty much take with you anywhere. You can either watch us live in the morning, 7, 8:30 Mountain Standard Time, or if that doesn't fit into your schedule, you can watch us on demand. You can find us on Roku, YouTube, Facebook, as well as Apple TV and Amazon Fire. And you can also check in on us via Spotify. We're a podcast as well. But if you are joining us live, make sure you're watching us either on YouTube or Facebook because you can engage in our chat feature. So while we're talking to guests or if we're talking about events and activities that are going on here and around town, you can ask questions and we'll try to do our best to answer them for you. Just consider us your concierge. What you want to do, figure it out. We will tell you everything that we know about, and you can pick and choose based on your preferences. And we have so many things going on during the month of July. I love this time of year because everything has started. All the farmers markets have started. The music festivals have all started. And we're seeing just some great different added new events this year. So what did you do last night? We had a lot of people out and about, whether it was at Vail Jazz, whether it was at the Lindsey Sterling concert, the amazing violinist that brings quite a bit of movement and action to her shows. I happened to be over at the Creekside Dinner Series. This was brought to you by the folks over at Gessner, the hotel, Grand Hyatt Vail. They had a great menu, anything from Louisiana deviled crab. We had Mexico oyster, Louisiana caviar. The guest chef was Dickie Brennan, and he teamed up with Pearson Shields, who's their chef at the Grand Hyatt Vail, and just an amazing dinner paired with wines. We had Kevin Furtado there pairing the wines, and just an awesome, awesome evening that was going on. And then we also had some of our staff, Emma, who's behind the controls. She went down to the Band by the River concert series. Talking in Circles was playing there. And then, yeah, good show, Emma. Was that fun?
It was so fun.
And then down valley, of course, we had friends that were at the Green Buddha concert, all part of the Showdown Town series. So no matter where you were last night, you were probably having fun because there were so many things happening up and down the valley. It was hard to choose what you wanted to do. But we'll give you more details on what's happening tonight and throughout the weekend and even the next couple of weeks, just in case you're not here yet. Maybe you're watching us from Chicago or Dallas and you want to find out what's going to be happening when you get here. We'll tell you about that. But right now, Emma, should we get to the weather? Or no, let me tell you what else is on the show, because it's not just me hanging out in here. I got a team of folks that'll be outside running around Vail and Lions Head. So first I'll tell you about what's going on with Anne-Marie McDermott and Bravo. They've got the Philadelphia Orchestra here this weekend. And then Squash Blossom Vail. I know they've had a great trunk show last weekend. Meredith will check in with Hillary there. And then Carrots is bringing back Carolyn Tyler. She has all of her jewels. She's come in from Bali. All of her jewelry is in one spot in the world, and that's at Dan Talene's Carrot Jewelers. So that's exciting. And then Brooke Shonsby is going to let us know how we can get moving and free-flowing with a little bit of yoga at Beaver Creek's free exercise series that happens in the morning. And then Tara Novak, she's with the Eagle Art Walk. She's going to let us know what's happening with the second Fridays Eagle Art Walk going on tonight. And then we'll also check in with Eyepieces in Vail to learn about the proper eyewear that you're going to need for any of these outdoor activities. But right now, let's give you a look at the weather. It's going to be another warm one. And it's so funny talking to the people from Louisiana last night at the Creekside Dinner Series. They're like, what? You call 82, 80, 85 hot? Well, we do. We're not quite used to those temperatures, especially in Vail proper. Now, down valley, it will be a bit warmer. So we're expecting a high in the low 80s for Vail. But if we look down at Eagle, Gypsum, they could be in the 90s today. So, wow. If you're looking for ways to cool off, maybe head towards the river. We've got the Eagle River Park. The tubing is available now because the river flows are in that right stage for you. Or maybe go rafting today, fly fishing. Just think of different ways to stay cool. And then for the next couple of days, pretty similar temperatures as well as weather conditions. We're not going to get back into that monsoonal rain flow that we had before. So, which is too bad because it was nice to get those showers. We just have a slight chance of those afternoon showers for today. And then for Saturday, it looks like it's going to be clear all throughout the day. Same thing for Sunday. So go ahead, plan the picnic, plan the longer hike. I was talking to some people yesterday that were going to go up to Piney River Ranch on Saturday and do the hike to the waterfall. They're going to bring their stand-up paddle boards up there. They rent them up there as well. So I told them, I said, the forecast looks good for your day up at Piney. So enjoy. We've got a lot more coming up on. I want to thank Betteridge for this weather report. Betteridge Fine Jewelry and Watches since 1897. They've got a Robert Prokop trunk show going on right now with some amazing jewelry, the largest aquamarine I've ever seen. So you can stop by there and enjoy that. But let's take it out to Ty Diaz now. He's standing by in Lion's Head. And Ty, how does it feel out there?
According to my phone, Trisha, 55 degrees. And from my point of view here, sunny, blue skies, some clouds overhead, but definitely a comfortable start where I am temperature-wise and weather-wise. And if you're making your way out to Lion's Head today, grab some breakfast. You can find that not too far from where I'm standing, the little diner. I went over there to try to grab a cup of coffee and some bacon. Weren't open yet. So you know what that means? It was before 7. But not too far from where I'm standing. Yesterday, made some adventure for myself. Me and a buddy, Sam, we decided to get out, like we keep talking about on the show, and rent some bikes. And I stopped into a place called Wheels and picked up some Quiet Cat pedal assist bikes. These are the monster truck of rentals that we got yesterday, and we made our way up Vail Pass. It was an awesome time out there. And here's some pictures if you want to kind of take a look. Ran into an old friend, too, from my old TB8 days, Jason Stilper. Here we are in front of the bike shop, not too far from where I'm standing, called Wheels. You can rent bike assist pedalers over there. And yeah, as you can see, these things are pretty diesel looking. The tires are fat, the bike's super heavy, but the strength to ride on those things are a lot of fun too. But you get out of the bikes, these pedal assist bikes, what you put into it. So don't think to hit the accelerator and like a motorcycle and do the whole thing. You do have to pedal and enjoy that bike ride. But as you can see, we made our way all the way up to a certain point of Vail Pass, pulled over on the sideline to take in the views and see the traffic and the point of view that you just don't get to see too often unless you get out on the natural trails and these bike trails to see where that other point of view is. And we heard those little barking dogs around.
Yeah.
Find where they were.
The little pikas or the
they were
pigs?
Yeah, I don't know what they are. Little dogs that there's barking out there, and it's really cool to see. But I will tell you this: I feel guilty for being on this bike assist going up the hill when we were noticing people maybe even older than me on regular bikes doing the trail with what they have and not on the bike assist. But hey, get on a bike anyway.
Well, I know. And you know what? I mean, yeah, you're probably like, oh, they're using leg power and their lung power, and you got the pedal assist. But at the same time, it gets you out there. You know, I think, hey, I'm all for e-bikes because it allows people to really reach destinations they haven't before. And for you to see Vail from that vantage point from Vail Pass, on a pedal assist bike, it's okay. It's
20
okay.
years ago, I tried to pedal that with a friend of mine, James, and we didn't get as far as I got yesterday on those pedal assist bikes, the e-bikes. And like you were saying, not everyone can do a trek like that. So I'm definitely standing behind the e-assist bikes for anyone who would care to see that point of view, that the technology is here. That's how I'd care to look at it.
Well, and I liked how you made a few stops along the way. It looked like you stopped by the Vail Golf Course, the grill on the gore.
So it's called Thai Adventures. If you get out with me on the wintertime on the slopes, there's one of those catch me if you can on the slopes. And yesterday was similar to that. So seeing the area from a different point of view, not just from the resort end, but what else is Vail made of and our area made of? Well, as you can see, bike trails, restaurants, golf courses that are not even on the regular designated map. And so, yeah, I've made it to the Vail Golf Course over there. They have an ahi burger that I'm looking forward to trying. But I tried the gazpacho yesterday. paired with a blue moon. So yeah, get out and discover the areas today.
Oh yeah. Keeping it a little light because you're going back on the bike, and then didn't you stop
Yes.
by Latour too? Did you
Yeah.
do a little singing at Latour?
Okay, so on the way back, I still had, because the bike shop Wheels closed at 6 p.m., I had an hour to kill. So what I decided to do was grab a little bite at Latour, nice little French restaurant right there on the main drag across from Solaris, and found the Harry Baxter Band performing over there.
Oh
Ray
yeah,
Gordon
Ray Gordon.
kind of pulled into there. And when he saw me and I got my little table right there near that fountain, he's like, Ty, we're going to sing a song, and your part is to sing the chorus, lovely day, lovely day, lovely day. And so Emma was wondering where I am while singing. I'm at my seat. So if you kind of fast forward through the video, you'll hear me singing, but then I'll pan the camera towards me, and I'm singing from my table while they're dropping off my grilled blackened shrimp. And I was doing an apparel spritz as a reward for a very exerting bike ride day yesterday. So yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
There I am. I was there. I remember.
Well, it sounded like a lovely day, and I like how
It was a lovely day.
I went to that the dinner series with the wine and food pairings, and I feel like I'm having a wine and food pairing with adventure with Ty Diaz, telling me what
fantastic.
Aperol spritz, blackened shrimp. So, okay, Ty, I'll take your advice. I think I'll order an Aperol spritz next time I go to the tour.
My seat location had a really good view of Dan Talline's shop right there.
Okay. Well, that's a good segue because we're going to check in with Meredith right now, and she is over in Vail Village, and she will be checking in with Dan Talline as well as Carolyn Tyler for their trunk show happening at Carrots. And Meredith, hello, where are you this morning?
Good morning. I'm in the heart of Vail Village, and I feel lucky because Vail Village kind of opens up a little earlier than Lion's Head. Similar to Ty, I was on the hunt for coffee this morning. It's been a long week, Friday morning, ready for the weekend and some rest. So I'm having an espresso shot right now.
Okay, perfect. All right. So you're right near there by the covered bridge, by the ski museum. Looks beautiful out there.
Morning. I mean, we've got the street cleaners already swept by, and we have roller skaters and coffee drinkers and buses going. I mean, it doesn't feel like 7 a.m. That's for sure.
Yeah. You kind of have the town all to yourself.
Yes.
All right. Well, we're excited to see where you're going to be headed today. I understand. Yeah. You'll stop by Carolyn Tyler's, the jewelry at Carrots, and then checking in. Yeah, I know. Yes. And then you're going to be going at the Squash Blossom, and then eyepieces as well. Hey, you'll have to do our lens of the day.
Okay, I'm all about that.
Oh, wait, was Ty doing that? I guess Ty is doing that. Okay, well, either one. You guys got to tell me what shades are going to look cool for today. All right, Meredith, we will check it. Hey, Meredith, what did you do last night? Did you see any of the shows?
Okay, I know. You made me actually feel lame last night because I was so exhausted.
Did you just stay home?
I did stay home. I mean, Thursday
we don't stay home.
A really fun day in the week. You know, it's gearing up for the weekend, but I gotta wake up early for the morning show. So I was feeling pretty exhausted last night, and I did some laundry and slept. So
laundry, wow,
lame. I know I took a laundry day, Trish. I cannot believe myself.
Laundry does not enter my vocabulary until at least August. Okay, all right. I know. It's just we're too busy. We don't have time to grocery shop or do laundry. So, all right. You just got to buy new clothes. You got to buy more clothes, Meredith. You don't do laundry. You just buy more clothes.
And I was out of some of the essentials, though, Trish, if you know what I mean.
Okay. I hear you. Okay. All right. Well, we'll check in with Meredith as she bounces around Vail Village this morning. But we're going to take a break, I think, and then we're going to get to your Vail Daily headlines to let you know what made news for July 9th.
It's back. The 81st Annual Eagle County Fair and Rodeo rides into town July 21st through the 24th. Enjoy the thrill of a great Northern Affair Carnival rides daily. Great food, live music, 4-H exhibits, and more. Plus all the action of the PRCA Pro Rodeo. Friday and Saturday nights, kick up your heels with country singing sensation Buck Ford. Don't miss the action. Get your tickets online now for the Eagle County Fair and Rodeo.
Welcome back to Vail Daily Live. Hey, want to remind you, we want to see what you've been up to. We were talking about different activities and events that we all did yesterday, but we want to see what you're doing. So don't forget to go to vaildailylive.com/submit, and you could submit your photos, your videos, and we're looking for maybe videos, probably about a minute or less, and something without music that we can't use. If it's rights-free music, we can use it. If it's licensed music, like a popular song, we unfortunately can't. We could probably just show your video without the audio, but yes, send us your sunset pictures, what your kids are doing, your pets. We'd love to share it with you on our screen. And don't forget to also subscribe to like us on Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, so you can always keep track of Vail Daily Live and what we're doing and when we're going live. But right now, I want to give you a look at the headlines for today, for Friday, July 9th. And on the cover, you can see this beautiful wrap. This is Art on the Rockies, and it starts today, goes all the way through Sunday. And what's cool about this is that it has all 113 artists, their names, their examples. We've got Rainey Galloway, who's going to be the featured artist. So you can kind of get a little taste of what these artists are all about. This will be out at Colorado Mountain College this weekend. And then on the back, really cool, it's the LG Tri going on tomorrow. I think you can maybe still register if you get in there today, but it starts bright and early, 7 a.m. tomorrow, with a 500-yard swim, a 12-mile bike ride, and a 5K run. But what made the cover of today's Vail Daily? This amazing woman. So Lindsay Sterling, she made it to the to the Ford Amphitheater last night, put on a great show. I heard so many great comments of many people that maybe didn't know who she was or maybe hadn't heard of her style of music. And they were just amazed by her performance, her entertainment ability, her talents on the violin in all sorts of different positions, whether she was horizontal or upside down or, moving around. She just performed at Red Rocks as well. So really cool electric violin. So that's on the cover of today's Vail Daily. But headlines for today: fight over Battle Mountain. Minturn will seek outside legal advice before considering developers' proposal to repay town following a groundswell of opposition. More on this on page A2. Also, Vail will survey voters about possible tax hike. That's on page A2. It involves ideas about funds that would be used for housing, marketing, and events. Learn more about that on page A3. And also, remember, Vail working on a pilot program to get delivery trucks out of the village. Well, that would help us on Vail Daily Live. We wouldn't have as much noise with all these trucks doing deliveries during our show. But you can learn about this pilot program and the idea behind it on page A4 in today's Vail Daily. And then what are you going to do this weekend? Well, we've got Trisha's Picks. This is on B1. I was working hard this weekend to come up with some good ideas on what you guys can do. We've got everything from live music to the art festivals, including the Second Friday Art Walk down in Eagle, Valar shows with P. Hoffman, and so much more. So you can check that out on page B1 and B2. And if you want to learn more about Paul Hoffman, there's an article about him in today's paper as well. He will be playing at the Valar Center on Saturday night. He is with Green Sky Bluegrass, a great favorite here in the Vail Valley, hailing out of Michigan, actually, but they've been playing throughout the Colorado Rockies for a number of years. So just a fun article to read. And who knows, you may have never heard of them, but you might want to buy a ticket after reading the article. Pick up your copy of today's Vail Daily from East Vail all the way down to Gypsum, or you can always just go online to vaildaily.com and get your details right there. You can read the e-edition, but you want to grab today's copy. We got a lot of things in there you need to know about. But hey, I know that Meredith got her coffee. Ty's looking for his. I've already got mine right here. Vail Mountain Coffee and Tea Roastery. Their location in Minturn. They also have a location in Beaver Creek that they just got last winter. So if you haven't been here in a while, stop on up. It's by the escalators, and it's the old Starbucks. So if you were searching for coffee anyway, you are going in the right direction. You're just going to find a product that is homegrown here. Not the beans, of course, but the idea, the concept, the business has been around for over 20 years. So thanks to Vail Mountain Coffee and Tea Company. All right, let's go to let's learn more about Bravo. So the Philadelphia Orchestra is here. Dallas Symphony has come and gone. You got to really keep track of these orchestras that are coming through and their special performances, the different artists, because it happens so fast. But I had a chance to catch up with Anne-Marie McDermott, and here's what we learned about what we can expect this weekend. We're here with Anne-Marie McDermott. She's the artistic director of Bravo Vail Music Festival, and we are excited. We have the Philadelphia Orchestra coming to town, and quite a few performances over the next several days.
Oh, it's always so thrilling at Bravo when the Dallas Symphony leaves town. We have a couple of days, and then in rolls the Philadelphia Orchestra. And it's really going to be an extraordinary residency this year. We have the music director, of course, Yannick Nezes again with us. Then we have the newly named principal guest conductor. Her name is Natalie Stutzman. She is a powerhouse. She's also a contralto singer, and she's just incredible. I can't wait to welcome her. It's her debut here at Bravo. And then we also have with us the beloved conductor Stéphane Deneuve, who was the principal guest conductor. He's the former principal guest conductor. So it's going to be an incredible, inspiring residency. You know, people always speak about with Philadelphia Orchestra this silky, luxurious sound of this orchestra. It's very unique. So we're excited. We can't wait.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, this weekend. So July 9th through the 11th.
Yes.
And what composers are we going to be hearing?
Okay. So we have some breaking news about the residency. We were going to be welcoming the really wonderful French pianist Jean-Flamme Bavouzet. And, you know, sign of our times right now, he's not able to be with us. Yeah. So we're replacing him, and in fact, I'll be joining the orchestra for Beethoven's Second Piano Concerto. But opening night is going to feature Gil Shaham, who's, you know, has a superstar career, and he's playing an unusual concerto that we haven't had here before by Bologna. And it's a wonderful, refreshing, very virtuosic piece of music. And then we're also going to be featuring on Saturday night, we're going to be featuring the principal clarinet of the Philadelphia Orchestra, Ricardo Morales.
Oh, yes. Okay.
So that'll be really exciting. And then the residency continues next week as well.
Yes, we'll have Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
Exactly. And we are so excited to welcome back Yefim Bronfman. He'll be playing with the orchestra on July 16, next Friday night. And just for people to know, it's also the night of a live stream.
Oh, yes.
That we're doing from Bravo Vail. So we're excited about that.
Okay, yeah, because, you know, we're so happy to be in person, but, you know, there's a few people that maybe couldn't get here, like the guy from France. So
exactly.
You can see it worldwide.
Exactly. So it's just, and also we're going to feature the associate concertmaster of the Philadelphia Orchestra, Juliette Kang. Oh, wow. And she's going to be playing the Barber Violin Concerto, which is just a magnificent piece of music. Okay. So we're excited about that. Yefim Bronfman's going to be playing Beethoven Third Concerto. We're going to have Beethoven Second Concerto, Mozart Clarinet Concerto. So it's a lot of beloved orchestral masterpieces coming up.
And you know, I love how you've just learned to adapt. Bravo Vail Music Festival, whatever has been going on with the pandemic, you had to kind of plan during the pandemic.
Yes.
But you've been able to adapt, and I think everyone will be delightfully surprised, and some of the different arrangements for different sized groups.
Yeah. Well, you know, and that's such a great point that you bring up. We did have to make decisions during the past year about the size of the orchestras because it's constantly moving target. So our orchestra sizes this year are slightly reduced. Nobody really notices it, but it has opened up a world of repertoire that we don't always have. Mendelssohn and Haydn and, you know, not the big Tchaikovsky, Mahler symphonies that we usually have. Yeah. But a lot of incredible repertoire that we're getting to hear this summer for the first time.
Okay.
And so that's been a silver lining, so to speak.
Oh, it definitely
with the planning,
is.
you know.
Oh, well,
yeah.
we're so excited
Yeah.
to have you back and have
Thank you.
most of the regulars back that we love and know.
Yes.
So if we want to find out more, get tickets, and of
Yes.
course, you have a new app, right?
We have a new app, actually, Bravo Vail Music Festival. You can get it at the Play Store or at the iPhone store.
Yeah.
And it's wonderful. It has so much information in it. So you can just get a synopsis of the concert, or you can read a lot
Okay.
about the music and get some wonderful program notes and extensive information about the artists coming, and just basic information about the venue.
Yeah.
Where do you what to expect at the venue.
Okay.
So we're excited about we're feeling pretty fancy having a new app.
I know.
But
Wow.
also our website is really fantastic. It's bravovail.org, and again has all of that information. It's beautiful to look at as well. Everybody should just take a browse at the bravovail.org website. It's great.
All right. Thanks so much, Anne-Marie.
Thank you so much.
Okay, get out and enjoy Bravo with the Philadelphia Orchestra.
That's right. You can catch Bravo Vail that day at the Gerald Ford Amphitheater, and you can also log on to the website to not miss out on upcoming performances throughout the valley as 4 worlds of orchestra and entertainment takes over the Vail area. Ty Diaz here, broadcasting live in Lion's Head and enjoying a beautiful start to a sunny Friday. Chance of showers in the forecast, is that what you're asking? Let's take a look at a few maps to see what we're getting. Right now, what I'm feeling and getting temperature-wise off of my phone and looking around Lion's Head right now, 50 degrees, and behind me, you'll find people getting up bright and early. It's just after 7 o'clock, running and doing more running. Haven't seen our four-legged friends running around just yet, but seeing the cyclists also this morning here in Lion's Head, taking advantage of the cooler temperatures in the sun. But around the valley, we're going to be picking up temperatures in the mid to upper 70s, 80s, as you can see right there. And that's for your Friday, kicking off the weekend today, July 9th. Also want to wish happy birthday to my younger brother, Patrick. Now that I mentioned the date, I realize that it's his birthday today. But as we look at the high temperatures in Avon, picking up the mid to upper 80s as well. You can have feels of the 90s today. We hit that mark yesterday, and some areas picked up some clouds. We had those kind of deviant little sprinkles of showers coming out of those clouds, but not a big torrential downpour. As we look at the next couple of days, keeping these climbing summertime temperatures with us. We're hanging out in the mid to upper 80s, hitting the 90s in some areas, looking for those clouds to roll in and out throughout the day. But here in the mountains, anything can happen. Just be prepared for it. If you're getting out on a hike, on a bike ride, be sure to pack like a pessimist, but get out there like an optimist and enjoy your day in these sunny temperatures. Hydrate, put on your sunscreen. This weather is brought to you by the town of Avon, the heart of the valley. And that's a look at your weather for the start of July 9th. Now back to you, Tricia.
All right, thanks, Ty. Hey, we've got a lot of fun things going on, including live music. We talked a lot about live music yesterday for your Thursday, but tonight we've got it as well. So we want to let you know about that. And Ty, we've got some cool things happening, not only with Bravo, with the Philadelphia Orchestra, but the Friday Afternoon Club returns to Maya. Have you been here when we've done Friday Afternoon Club?
Friday Afternoon Club at Maya and at the Weston Riverfront in Avon has been going on for years. It's definitely something that we look forward to every summer. And I love seeing when the dresses come out and people kind of dressing with the flow and dancing with the bands and the street tacos that they sell there. And one of my favorites, grabbing a margarita at Maya. It's a tequila bar. So I'm going to have to say, yes, Tricia, I've been there before.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know what? Okay, so they're going to have $3 tacos. They're going to have $5 beers. $7 margaritas, and then of course the entire Maya menu will be available in case you want to maybe take a seat, sit down. But I just love it. It's every Friday. It's going to go all the way through after Labor Day, and I think on a day like today it's going to be kind of hot. You're going to watch the sunset, and they always have a great lineup of different local bands that play. So that's going on today, 5 to 8 p.m. And then also a little bit of live music for you up at the Ritz-Carlton. Matt Garth, he plays all over, whether it's the Drunken Goat or he'll play at the Ritz. So that's kind of neat. I haven't been to the Ritz since the ski season ended.
We have certainly watched Matt Garth's career take off. I see him in all types of publication, a lot of marketing, weddings. He's definitely made a name for him. I think he travels with the bride and groom and just continues to play for them. He's definitely taken off, and we're all really proud and excited for him.
Yeah, and then speaking of someone that's we've seen their career take off. Well, we've seen their career over the decades. Phil Long, he'll be playing just behind you. You're
Yeah.
right near the Vail Chop House, so Phil would take the stage. I believe he'll be outdoors because we really don't have a chance of rain, and that's so fun to go see a Phil show, sing along with Phil. I don't even sing well, but I will sing along with Phil. And then Shakedown Bar again. We've got Brothers Keeper happening tonight.
So yes, and that's over at the top of Bridge Street, and that's a huge venue with a couple of secret doorways to make it into another bar venue or an upper bar venue. You have to discover Old World, New World Vale for that, but especially on the entertainment side, I bet you and your parents and your grandparents might have something to bond over when you make your way to that bar.
Oh yeah, definitely. That was fun when that used to be all the different connecting doors, and you'd be
It's
like, "Wait,
still there.
which bar am I now?" I know,
It's
I
still
know.
there.
It's just have to know how to get in out of them. All right, so just a little bit of a musical entertainment lineup for you. Some ideas on what to do tonight, depending on where you are in the valley. But live music, we're full of live music at this time of year. We're gonna take it to a break. When we come back, we're gonna let you know about what's happening with the weather, of course. Beaver Creek has some great activities, and we'll check in with Squash Blossom as well. Stay with us.
Is Cooper outside?
I don't know. Cooper? Here, boy.
If your life isn't always practical, your carpet should be. You can relax with Lee's with our pet-friendly, stylish, and durable Lee's carpets. Backed by the industry's only 25-year no-exclusion stain warranty.
Don't worry. Carpet One's got this covered.
Oh.
Find your new Lee's carpet in stock now. We can install right away.
Okay, we're coming there. Oh, yep. Oh, hey everyone, we're back again. I was like, I was texting someone. So we are back. We're gonna check in with your brother right now and give you some details on what you can expect for today. It's gonna be another hot one. So we want to make sure that you are making ways of cooling off later today. So if I were you, I would probably do the bike ride, the hike, that sort of thing during the day, during the morning. And then later on this afternoon, then you can cool things off because we're going to see a high of 87. We just got some new weather maps. So this is for Avon. And then the Vail has 83 for a high. And then if we look at, I think we take it down to Eagle, we're going to 92 down in Eagle today. So it is going to be a warm one. That Eagle Pool and Ice Rink might be the place to go. We want to make sure that you can stay in the shade, find a little slice of shade today, and drink plenty of water today as well. And sunscreen is so important. I was just over at Dr. Mangat, the Plastic Surgery Institute and Skincare in Avon. And Dr. Mangat was saying that you really want to put your sunscreen on 90 minutes before you get outside. And I thought 90 minutes, I'm lucky if I do it 9 seconds. I'm usually outside when I'm putting this on. So just consider that. Make sure you put your sunscreen on. This weather report was brought to you by the outlets at Silverthorne, Elevated Savings. That'd be something you could do. You could do all your biking and hiking in the morning, and then drive over to the outlets at Silverthorne and do some shopping in their air-conditioned stores. They're located on both sides of the interstate, exit 205. The Blue River is down there too. So if you want to do a little viewing of their river, it's a gorgeous river for you. But let's take it out to Meredith. She's standing by. She's I think you're at Squash Blossom, right?
Yes, and it comes with caffeine. I have another espresso shot this morning. And this jewelry store really is not just a jewelry store. It comes with fun drinks, fun energy, fun events. So I can't wait to talk to Kevin here today, and we are going to be talking about some really exciting jewelry and a trunk show that's happening this weekend. So good morning.
Good morning. We are. Enjoy your coffee. I'm getting started too. Just roll out of bed. We're having a Gurhan trunk show today. Gurhan is one of our longest standing artists in the store. He uses 24 karat gold. He's out of Turkey. Almost everything is one of a kind. Beautiful gemstones, antiquities, and deep, rich yellow gold. Like what Meredith's wearing. Check out her stack. I'm learning from Hillary how to stack it.
I know. I feel more alive now that I have 24 karat gold on. But we were stacking, and just the blue made everything pop. And I feel like that's what makes this collection so special, is that it's, you know, it's all lined with 24 karat gold, but this color and these stones just pop.
And speaking of popping, we'll be popping bottles of champagne later today. Whenever it's right to get going. We're having a happy hour too, so please come by, look at Gurhan. I can clean your rings, check them out. You should always do that a couple times a year, make sure everything's in proper order.
What do you normally clean them with?
Well, here, professionally with the ultrasonic cleaner. And,
wow.
Check out our YouTube or our Instagram video on how to do it at home.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah, but we're gonna be having fun. Elise, the rep, will be here. She's awesome. She's got a great Chicago accent. I like to make fun of. But she's very knowledgeable, and she can teach you all about this beautiful jewelry.
And where is this jewelry, Gurhan, from?
Turkey.
Turkey.
Traditionally, Turkish artists use 24 karat gold, and that's a lot of those Byzantine antiquities come from that region too, so that's kind of, it all gets tied in together. Beautiful, beautiful carved emeralds.
Gorgeous.
We were just saying this should be in some kind of museum.
Belongs in a museum or a temple. And tell us about these stones here.
These are Byzantine Maltese crosses. They're like 1,000 years old, set in 24 karat gold.
That is amazing. So how long is this trunk show happening?
Today and tomorrow. And then next week, we're going to have Irene Newworth and Alex Sepka's trunk show. So the party's going to keep going and squash blossom.
Oh my gosh, amazing. Well, you guys have to come check out the store. It's got some of the most gorgeous jewelry and accessories. And like we said, drinks, bubbly, happy hour. The store comes with everything.
Oh, that's awesome. And Kevin, what does it feel like to be able to really have these trunk shows again? I know you guys did as much as you could during the pandemic, and you had your bracelet making classes and that kind of thing, but to have the artists and their representatives be able to travel is great.
So great. These people are our friends, and we haven't got to see them for, a year and a half, and then also our friends and clients coming in. It's good to see their faces. People who haven't been here for a long time are like popping their head out, and things are really feeling back to normal.
Yeah, awesome. We're really excited for you. It sounds like it's going to be quite the party, not only for the Gurhan show, but rolling into the shows next week too.
And there is bracelet making from 12 to 2.
On Sunday, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, great. So if you come in for the farmer's market, maybe stop by, do a little of that. I've made their bracelets. Meredith, I've had a bracelet making party at my house before, and it was a lot of fun. It was awesome.
Amazing. Yeah, that's what Noelle and I, my camera woman behind the camera, that's what we're going to be doing on Sunday.
Okay, that sounds fun. All right, awesome. Do we need to sign up for that, Kevin, the bracelet making class?
Just drop in. 12
Okay.
to 2.
Okay. Okay, good. Yeah, we pick our little stones, and you have maybe the oils for us as well.
That's right. You can customize them with your name or fun words or whatever you want to put on it.
Okay, great. And then, Kevin, what are your guys' hours right now?
10 to 7 every day.
Okay. to 7 every day. All right, perfect. Well, we're excited for that Gurhan show going on this weekend. And then don't forget the other shows and then the bracelet making. Great to see you guys. All right, we'll check in with you later, Meredith. All right, so Squash Blossom located right across from Sweet Basil, right in the lodge, the promenade shops right there in the lodge at Vail. You can't miss them. So it's just great to see everything that they're being able to do with their trunk shows once again. All right, we want to give you an idea of what's going on with fly fishing right now. And the big news is the heat. So we've got some news that is coming out of the Colorado Parks and Wildlife. What they're doing is requesting anglers to voluntarily avoid fishing on the Colorado River. Now, this is the stretch from Kremling to Rifle. And the voluntary closure went into effect a couple days ago, July 7th, and will remain in effect until further notice, probably until things cool down. We get some more rain, the waters cool down, the fish are less stressed from this heat. And there could be a potential that a mandatory emergency closure to all fishing could be imposed if conditions worsen. The Colorado Parks and Wildlife aquatic biologists are on the western slope. They're concerned about the critically high water temperatures and possible low dissolved oxygen. So a compounding factor is the increased sediment load in the river from mudslides and flash floods due to rainstorms on burned over areas from the 2020 wildfires. So a lot of contributing factors, whether it's the heat and then the mudslides and just different things like that. So just keep that in mind. But the way you can find out more and find out about safe fishing practices is through Fly Fishing Outfitters. So they are a locally owned, Orvis endorsed fly fishing shop. They've been around since 1992. And John Packer and the crew can give you details on what's going on with that stretch. Once again, this is on the Colorado River from Kremling to Rifle. And they can give you details on that and let you know what they're doing during this time. So stop by. Their store is located right in Avon, next to Agave Restaurant in the Westgate building, parking out front. Go on in, or if you need some outerwear, they've got great wide brim hats. They've got all the shirts, the long sleeve shirts. We were talking to some people that went fly fishing the other day, and they said, "Oh wow, we couldn't believe how long you're out there, especially if you're doing like a half day float trip. So you want to keep yourself covered up." And they've got the different outerwear for you that can help you out with that. For more information, flyfishingoutfitters.net can give you the details. All right, we're going to take it out to Ty Diaz. He is standing by in Lion's Head. I wonder if he's found bacon. I wonder if he's found coffee. How are you surviving, Ty, without those necessities?
Okay, so surviving in Lion's Head, I've seen a lot of runners, a lot of track stars, people making their moves out here, exercising, getting it going, seeing the crowds on bikes as well. But I also had to find that crowd that was looking for breakfast, which I found right behind me, Concert Hall Plaza. You will find the Little Diner, and look what I have here.
Oh,
I hope they got my order right. That's supposed to be the bacon. Doesn't sound like it. Trish, I'm not sure if you know this. And here's my coffee. And of course, it's the Vail Mountain coffee. Trish, I'm not sure if you know this, that bacon is the original cryptocurrency. Before there was Dogecoin, before there was Bitcoin, there was crispy bacon coin, a negotiable that has more buying power than cash or cryptocurrency.
Oh man, I believe it. I'll invest. I'll invest. Here we go.
Yes, I will be investing here shortly. So how can I help any of you today? Let's take a look around Lion's Head from where I'm standing. Now we're noticing, if you've been here back in the day, you'll likely recognize. Sorry about that, my earpiece fell out. Recognize Lion's Head from Charlie's T-shirts. This plaza here's Wheels, where I rented the bikes yesterday, right here, and I'm looking forward to getting those bikes again. But you can also sign up for bike tours with them. But also, Trisha, you love the playground through here. We love checking out the jewelers, the Lion's Head jewelers over there, where we can find some of those fancy stones and the rocks. And earlier in the show, Trisha, you were talking about all the events that were happening around the village, the concerts and shows. Yesterday, when I came through, a huge wedding was happening not too far from where I'm standing in the big tent that is normally known as the ice rink here at the Arabelle. And that tent is still there. And I bet you a lot of families are making up for events that couldn't happen last year of said occasion. So let me just show you this iconic view, but how folks and families are taking advantage of it today.
Okay.
Trisha,
Well,
maybe it's time
now
for an anniversary renewal of
renewal
vows
my
for you.
vows. Hey, well, okay, Ty,
Yes,
was it a wedding or was it the Vail Jazz going on? Did you see a bride and groom?
I'm gonna just say yes.
Well, because you know what? Emma and I were there yesterday. We just interviewed Howard Stone, the
Oh,
founder
okay.
of Vail Jazz. And okay, they've got their Vail Jazz schedule out. And so Thursday nights, that's where it all happens at Vail
Oh,
Jazz. So if you didn't see a bride and groom, I think it was Vail Jazz. And
okay.
Curtis Steigers was doing the sound check when we were doing our interview, and that guy was amazing, saxophonist. He was super popular. Just so many places. He's played at the Villar Center before, but he had his show last night, and so every Thursday from now until the 26th, they're going to be doing this awesome series, Jazz at Vail Square. So you can sign up for tickets. Oh yeah, there's a little footage. Yep, jazz legend the Curtis Steigers singing and playing. And that was last night
Okay.
at 6 p.m. Yep,
So,
there's me and Howard.
given
Look at Howard's shoes. He has the
yes, oh,
coolest
check out those
shoes.
shoes. And I thought I was doing work with my shoes. We need a shoe cam. But I tell you
I
what,
know.
Trisha, how about we put the voting in the chat box corner? Was it a wedding that I saw yesterday, or was it the event that you just described yesterday? Put the question in the box over there and let the chat box go off and vote to see who was right. And let's get that
Okay,
percentage at the end of the show.
I know, but I got video proof. Unless the
And
wedding
I've got
happened
bacon.
before
I'm
3
here.
o'clock.
I'm here to negotiate. I've got the true negotiable. I have bacon. It could definitely sway any votes right now.
Okay,
Okay, fine, you
okay.
win.
Okay, all right. Well, it sounded like a wedding. I mean, it sounded super fun. So,
No,
yeah.
I think you're right, but we're gonna let the viewers decide.
Was it a wedding or was it Curtis Steigers playing Vail Jazz? All right,
Yes,
but Vail
vote in right
Jazz,
now.
and then Vail Jazz. So not just on Thursday nights. So they've got a ticketed event on Thursday nights, and then on Sunday nights, Ty, they're going to have their Vail Jazz at Solaris. So this will be after the farmers market wraps up. It'll be later on, 6 p.m., 6 or 6:30. They're kind of doing shows 6 or 6:30. This weekend, it'll be the H2 band, the H2 big band. They're out of Denver, and they're going to be taking the stage. And then these are the free shows every Sunday night.
You know, this area just needs to come up with an idea called shows and just have a few.
I know. I don't think we have enough shows. We don't have enough live music, Ty. What can we do?
Plenty.
Let's get a planning committee.
Until they come up with a show, let's go to a show.
Yeah, totally. All right. Well, we're gonna go to commercial right now, and when we come back, we're gonna let you know about more things happening throughout the weekend, and we'll also give you some details on where you can grab a bite to eat. Maybe talk a little bit about some grilling segments. We've got a lot more. Stay with us.
for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We are for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% on the best designer brands. Visit outlets@silverthorne.com for current sales and events.
Welcome back to Vail Daily Live. Want to let you know what's going on over at Beaver Creek. We're over in Vail today live with Meredith in Vail Village, Ty over in Lionshead. But Beaver Creek has so many things going on, a lot of great summer activities. And for your events today, they have a lot of free events that happen, family-friendly activities. And they're going to start it out with an outdoor yoga class this morning. And we'll be checking in with Brooke Shonsby a little bit later about their class that's happened Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 9 to 10 a.m. right there in the heart of the village where the ice rink is in the winter. They kind of make it into like a little grassy yard with yard games and picnic tables, and they've got room for a lot of yoga mats. So that's happening this morning. And then we also have a lot of live music that happens on Friday. Some of it will be right by the ice rink from 4 to 6 p.m. So a nice place, grab a slice of shade after your hike, come on down, have a drink, a bite to eat, and enjoy the live music. And then on Saturdays, they have silent disco. And if you've never tried this, you get the headphones, and then there's different headphones that are set to different styles of music, genres of music, if you will, and different beats of music. And you don't usually know what you're going to get. But when you do get them on, you turn them on, and they have colors. So if you're color green and someone else is color green, then they're on your same beat. So it's kind of fun to watch other people, see how they're dancing. But that is going to be Saturdays from 5 until 8. And then on Sunday, we bring back the Fossil Posse. They'll be there from 4 to 5:30. Billy Dorn will be there talking about the prehistoric adventures of dinosaurs that actually roamed this area. And then that's what many people don't understand is that we had all of that going on well before Beaver Creek and Vail were around. And then Helmut Fricker will be here on Sunday as well. He'll play from 1 to 3. But basically, there's activities that go on every single day, including dinner and a movie on Mondays. We have an outdoor dryland class for you on Tuesdays, Wednesday live music. So go to beavercreek.com, check out their events calendar, and that'll give you this full rundown. Or you can also grab the app, download that app on your phone. It'll give you details on transportation, but also current deals at restaurants or maybe a trunk show at a store. So you can really be in the know while you're here by getting that app. So that's a few things happening up at Beaver Creek. But I think we're going to take it out to Ty for weather. Ty, how does it feel now? You still got the jacket on.
Okay, so you're telling me that dinosaurs roamed around here, Trisha.
Yes.
What are you going to tell me next? That the Earth isn't flat. I mean,
Yeah,
I've just been working on just seeing right to the edge of it.
I know. Yeah, totally. It's clear.
I'm starting to feel the heat here, Trisha, out here. The temperatures are climbing. Take a look at your phone where you are, the viewers at home, and feel free to throw the temperature according to your phone of what it is where you are compared to where it is where I am. In Lionshead, starting to see some movement, a little bit more activity. Folks are making their rounds underneath. You can see some heads right there. Good to see you right there. And we're also finding more runners, more cyclists around the town here in Lionshead. The miniature golf over there, we're starting to see the sprinkler systems. You know what that means? It's almost time for activity and chairlift rides to begin here as well, bringing you to the top of the world known as Adventure Ridge. And there you'll find the Forest Flyer, you'll find the Soapy Tubing Hill, and taking in a gorgeous hike. I recommend a short hike if you just can handle that today. That will be this gondola number 19 over to gondola 1, a nice little 20-30 minute there, plenty of views out there. But look at how we're all dressed this morning, and even how I'm dressed this morning, ready for a few layers to come off. And here's the temperatures for today. Let's take a larger look. We're looking for the feels of the 90s today in the sun. The sun definitely evident right now. We're looking for a breeze if we can catch one. But if you're looking for shade, make your way into the trees. If you're looking for cooler temperatures, make your way in the shade and closer to the water. You can find the Gore blasting off right through here behind me on this trek, and we're going to enjoy today for what it brings, July 9th. And again, happy birthday to my brother, Patrick. July 9th, I have to remember that, and I have to make a family phone call. You ever do that, folks? Make that family phone call on the birthday the day after? Well, I'm going to try to get that one in today. Speaking of today, tomorrow, and the next day, let's make a bundle out of this and talk about how the temperatures are going to hold steady. The mid to upper 80s right there in fields of the 90s, overnight low temperatures in the mid 40s, and we have that increasing chance of precipitation, but not by much. But I tell you what, we've said this for many years, Trisha. This is Colorado. Wait 5 minutes, just like the wintertime. A storm cloud can come out of nowhere, and it turns into a powder day. We can get a microburst out of these blue skies, and all of us are standing around texting our friends saying, why is it raining? There's not a cloud in the sky. That's what it brings. Let's take a look at these views and let you know that this weather is brought to you by Live Sotheby's International Realty, Colorado's leading real estate firm. Contact our Vail Valley brokerage professionals to help you live the life you love. And wouldn't you want to live here? It's a great place. If you're already here, don't leave.
All right, perfect. Yeah, Ty, you know what? You mentioned could we catch a breeze today? Yesterday we had that wind gusting up to about 25 miles per hour. I never felt that, but I did feel the breeze. So we will get some wind today. They're saying it could gust up to about 25 miles per hour, but mostly out of the west, about 5 to 10 miles per hour. So that could be our solace, just getting a little bit of a breeze later on. And the minute you can get in some shade, whether you're under a little shady tree or under an umbrella on a patio, that makes a big difference too. Our sun is so intense here that it's a little difficult.
I was out there yesterday, as you know, I was on that Quiet Cat bike ride, and there was a point in the trek when the wind was working against me. Let me let you know that the last time I got on a scale, I was as heavy as I was, and I felt it yesterday trying to pedal against the wind. I was like a big rock just stuck in the ground,
I know.
It just felt like it. But my legs and my back aren't hurting. The pedal assist bikes, man, I was thinking I was going to be sore. So wind or no wind speed, I'm not feeling the pain of being on that bike ride. But get out and enjoy today. But you're going to shed a few layers. That I do know.
Okay, perfect. Thanks, Ty, for those weather details and the advice for us out there. But right now, we're going to take it back to Vail Village. Meredith is standing by. She's over at Carrots. And yeah, there we are. We've got Carolyn, Tyler. We've got Danteline. Hey, welcome back. We're glad you stuck around, Carolyn.
Me too.
Me three. We are so fortunate that we have an encore of this show. I mean, this jewelry is just gorgeous. We were saying it belongs in movies. I mean, look at this color. So today we're going to be talking a lot about turquoise.
Yes, I put almost all the turquoise pieces out today, and I was letting you know that there are a lot of different kinds of turquoise. Many people don't know that. Persian turquoise is really famous. That's that robin's egg blue, very smooth, no veins. And when Persia, Iran, ran out of turquoise long time ago, how long? 80 years ago? Something? Long time. They started importing it from the Sleeping Beauty mine in Arizona. And calling it Persian turquoise. And that's what this very clear blue is known as Persian turquoise, but it comes from Arizona. But then the Arizona mine ran out many years ago too. So we have rare pieces of turquoise in here. Among other things, maybe they'd like to see some of the vitrines, some of the windows. We're down at Carrots, across from Solaris, and next to Latour Restaurant in Vail Village.
Amazing.
So
well, let's check it out.
We can start over here. These are the
Gorgeous. Look at these pearls.
So all of the cases that Dan let me steal from the other designers for a little while are filled with color stories. This is the white story. And it's pearls and coral and crystals.
Wow.
And then we have some black pearls here for people who like the darker colors.
Gorgeous. That would go well with my black outfit.
Yes, it would. And then this I call my confetti case. This is like a party in here. This is all different colors of stones. Isn't it amazing what nature does? makes these gemstones that are beautiful colors, every color of the rainbow. These are the oranges. I love that one. And I love this case too. This is just such a treasure trove of color.
Wow.
It's almost like the 4th of July case, isn't it?
What kind of stone is this right in the center?
This is not a stone.
Oh.
This is Murano glass from Venice, Italy. And doesn't it remind you of a Versace
It
thing?
does, 100%.
I mean, these are rubies here and gold. And
Wow.
I've got things for everybody. I have things that interchange. I have smaller things, little stacking rings. Come in and see it before it's all gone. This is my entire collection of over 1,000 pieces.
So how do you transport this around the world?
Oh, I have my ways.
Oh, I'm
like,
sure you do.
I'm like a pirate.
Or like Ashley says, a living mermaid, a walking mermaid.
Yes, please come and see. It's like some of it belongs in a museum, but some of it belongs on your finger.
Absolutely.
So come and see what we have before I leave on Sunday afternoon. We wrap up the show, and then Dan's life goes back to normal. Are you going to be happy about that, Dan?
I'll miss you. So, never happy when you leave.
No.
We're so glad you're here now, and hope you come back soon.
And
Yes.
How often do you come to Vail?
I have been coming traditionally 2 times a year, right around 4th of July and Christmas, between Christmas and New Year. However, I'm building a wellness retreat in Bali, Indonesia, so I'm going to have to give this Christmas a miss, Dan.
Mm-hmm.
So this is it for a while, for about maybe a year or a year and a half. So
The time is now.
We'll still have her things.
Okay, great.
They will. They'll have a beautiful. They're going to select on Sunday all the things I leave behind, but I'm going to take the majority of it with me. But it will be available. So if you see something in the picture that you like, just make a note, make a mental note. You can always get it.
Amazing. We're so grateful to have your whole collection here. I mean, come on, this is so gorgeous.
Everything's handmade, 22 and 18 karat gold, no casting, no molds at all.
And what we've just shown is just part of it. There are more cases.
I really love those bangles that are all stacked on the display there. If you could focus in on those and the detail in the bangles. These are all separate individual little bangles that people can stack. And they're just gorgeous, all set with gemstones.
Amazing. So what are the hours here at the store?
The hours are really generous. We start around 9 or 10 and we come inside so they can see everybody. We start around 9 or 10 a.m. because you guys come early. So we just open the door and then we go away when you go away. So sometimes that's around 9 or 10 o'clock at night. So we keep long hours because it's a popular time to be in Vail and we want everyone to be able to come in.
Absolutely. Well, don't miss the Carolyn Tyler Trade Show, Trunk Show. That's happening, the Encore Edition. So come on by, Carrots, located in the heart of Vail, right next to Latour. Yeah, we want to see you here.
Thank you. Thank you for coming. It's my pleasure to be here.
All right. Great to have you back, Carolyn.
Back to you, Trish.
Thank you. Okay. Awesome. We're so glad that they were able to, Carolyn coming back. And we're also glad for Brooke to come on into the studio. We have Brooke Shonsby here. She's going to be one of the yoga instructors that you'll find at Beaver Creek for their free yoga series. This happens in the mornings.
It does. Courtesy of Beaver Creek Resort Company and Lowly. Amazing to support free yoga Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. right in the heart of Beaver Creek at the ice rink. Now it's laid turf on top of.
Yeah.
We're not touching ice. So nice and toasty, and it's a beautiful way to start the day. So.
Yes. And you know what? We had someone in our chat that we were mentioning this earlier in the week, and he said, when I was there last week, I went every day either to the yoga Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Then there's also another fitness class on Tuesday and Thursdays.
That's right. Yep. Same time, 9 a.m. And that's courtesy of Gravity House.
Okay.
And it's kind of my understanding, I haven't been up there for that portion of it, is kind of like hit box, just a little bit more intervals.
Yeah.
So you can come for yoga on Monday, do your interval training on Tuesday, back to yoga on Wednesday, get the whole spectrum.
And I heard you guys have been busy. You've had a lot of people showing up for these classes.
We've had anywhere from about 20 to 40 people show up. And I just acknowledge, again, BCRC and Lily for bringing this like free yoga to the people. I also teach at Revolution Power Yoga in Avon, and just the benefits of yoga, physically helps with balance, flexibility, strength. And then just emotionally can help with anxiety, stress, better night's sleep, all the things. So it really hits the spectrum of physical, emotional, mental pieces.
And I think a lot of people, they think, oh, the harder I work out, the more benefit I'll get. I'm just going to go straight up the hill, whether it's biking, hiking, but to incorporate yoga into your fitness routine.
Yeah.
And to have some balance, have a little bit of yin yang with the really strenuous and cardio side, but then slowing down. I mean, it is so good for your body, but also our mind.
For sure. Look at you, yin yang. She's speaking the lingo just perfectly. And I love that you brought that up, Trisha, because I'm a big hiker myself too, and I trail run and whatnot. And mixing yoga in with that, whether it's hiking, biking, whatever your summer activities include, or winter activities, it's just an amazing way to really slow down and engage flexibility, again, strength, balance, and yeah.
Well, and you know what? When you engage those things, the flexibility, the strength, the balance, you can actually help prevent injury. Let's say that you hit that loose rock on the hiking trail and you go a little off kilter. The fact that you have that better balance and your better core strength, you're going to get that, it could prevent that bad fall.
100%. Yeah. And then back to the mental side of things, I will just say, because I've been practicing now for about 21 years, started back in Boulder when I was in school. It's an amazing way to meet yourself where you are mentally, emotionally, physically, check your ego at the door, really, and disrupt whatever drift you are in. Of just staying in old ways of being and patterns, et cetera, and just open yourself up to what's possible and discover a really beautiful life for yourself.
Well, and it's such a supportive community. And even if you're just coming from out of town and you want to join the class today at 9 a.m.
9 a.m.
I mean, you can do it. And, we don't want anyone to feel intimidated either. If you're never ever and you want to try coming to these classes, is that okay?
Absolutely, 100%. I'm glad you mentioned that. At least for me, and I know my fellow instructors, we give a lot of modifications, and modifications can be stepping back or stepping up. So you're in a side plank, you can drop a knee or you can lift a leg. So we're privy to giving those modifications so that you're comfortable, so that you meet yourself where you are on your mat.
Okay. All right. So if we want to come 9 o'clock Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, right in the center of the village, the ice rink. These fitness classes are free. Bring your own mat if you want, but there will be a few mats available.
Yep. Lowly provides mats if you are in from out of town or if you live here and forgot yours at home. Okay. So those are available as well.
I know. I got to compliment you on your cute dress. So this is a Lowly dress.
This is a Lowly dress.
It's so cute.
Thank you.
You could go as you could go to a wedding, or you could just go
to yoga.
And their store is in Beaver Creek.
It is. Too. Yep. It's right by the bridge. So there's Smart Wool, Lowly, Burton. So at the base of the escalators.
Okay.
So bring your mat if you have it, sunscreen, sunglasses, because you are outside, water, of course, and an open mind.
And sometimes it could be a little cool around 9 a.m. So maybe even just a little sweatshirt to start out. And then probably once you get moving, you walk.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Thanks so much, Brooke, for coming in
Trisha.
today. All right. Brooke Shonsby, yoga instructor with the Monday, Wednesday, Friday program, the free yoga at Beaver Creek. For more information, go to beavercreek.com. Check out the events calendar, and that'll give you more details. We have more coming up. We've got a commercial break, and then we're going to tick in with Vail and Lion's Head with Ty Diaz and Meredith and Eagle Arts. We're going to let you know about the Second Fridays, their wonderful art walk that is happening tonight. Stay with us.
Hi, I'm Kevin from Squash Blossom. Today we're talking about sizing your finger. If you have a ring that fits well, you don't know the size, bring it in and we can put it on the mandrel and we can tell you exactly the right size. If you don't have a ring that fits well, we have ring sizers. We can come in and sort it out for you. The proper fit should be a slight struggle when you're trying to pull the ring off. Your finger can fluctuate in size depending on salt content or humidity in the air. For that reason, when you're home, we can send you this free of charge and you can size your finger that way and send us the information and we can help you out finding the right size from there.
Art Walk is a collaboration between local artists and local businesses and the town of Eagle to bring vitality to downtown Broadway. Broadway is the heart and soul of Eagle. Eagle Arts Nonprofit is the foundational support for putting on art walks and other programs that we do down here for the arts community.
Without Art Walk, our business wouldn't do as good for sure. It's on the calendar now. Everybody knows it's every second Friday in downtown Eagle. Art Walk really opens our community's eyes.
You know, it's about a sense of place to me. It's another reason to get out and enjoy the culture, enjoy the people. It truly benefits everyone because it does create that higher level of experience in our community.
I think the biggest thing, it's one thing to be online and have a presence online as an artist, but you know, it's that touch, that feel, being able to kind of, you know, be at one with the art makes a big difference. You can only do that in person. You can only do it with your community.
So it's interesting, being a small business here in the Valley, actually most of our business comes from around the country. And so to go to these local events is a way for us to be a part of the community, and we started to gain a lot of local business through it.
I don't know of any other towns in the Valley that have artists out in the street, so I think it's great that the Valley and Eagle, our hometown, is the one that's doing the support. If I'm in town, I'm here.
If you live in Eagle, believe in Eagle, enjoy Eagle, support it, help it grow in the best possible way, do give to Art Walk. It's a great event.
In order for Art Walk to be sustainable and to thrive, we need more artists to come and be a part of things. We need the town of Eagle to stay involved and give us the support we need, and for the other businesses in the area to acknowledge that, you know, this is a really great thing, and for the community to come out and take part, you know, and be a part of it.
All right, so cool to see kind of the action that happens during the Eagle Arts Second Friday Art Walk. And I believe we've got Tara standing by. Yep, are you in your studio, Tara?
Yep. Good morning, Trisha. Yes, I'm here at
Good
our space,
morning.
and
Yes, good morning. We got Tara Novak, and she's here to let us know about the Second Friday Art Walk going on. You do this every month. And Tara, I really have to hand it to you and the team that puts this together each month, because you worked so hard, even during the pandemic, on the months that you could host this. And you made it the best you could. And I think the community was so happy to have something to do, somewhere to go, safely see people, pick up their to-go items, or even shop online. I know you were putting so many of the arts and crafts online so people could buy them for Christmas presents and just support local artisans. So kudos for surviving the pandemic and being an artist during that crazy time.
yeah.
All right.
Yep. It's been crazy, but we've been working really hard to try to just keep things going and find creative ways to keep the arts going in the community and support our local artists and our local businesses on Broadway. This all came about just because Broadway was so quiet all the time. It's so cute down here, and I could sit in my studio all day and there would be like hardly anybody out on the street. So I was like, something's got to change. So we got involved with the Eagle Chamber of Commerce and the Town of Eagle initiatives, and lots of meetings and getting people together and getting the artists out. And it's been quite a ride. It's good stuff, but it's really coming around. Our events this summer are amazing.
Well, and I've heard that you've even had to bring in food trucks and different things because you're getting bigger crowds, and it's fun to have such a variety of things to look at, to interact with, a little bit of music, and you shut down Broadway basically to have all the tents out there and make it a real festival atmosphere.
Absolutely. So it started, people last year were asking for more food, and we were like, this would be great to have, more food options, and food itself is an art, right? Cooking and being a gourmet chef, and even food trucks, they all have their niche and they all have their creative ways that they prepare their food. And so to me, it's part of the whole Eagle Arts concept of really engaging with all these different types of artisans, whether it's food or music or performance or theater, visual arts, obviously, and jewelry and pottery. So with the pandemic, the Town of Eagle was kind enough to, they acknowledged that, we need more social distancing and we need to be able to support our businesses. So they closed the street for us 4 times last year, 4 months in a row. And it really took off. Like, people really loved it, and we're excited to have something to do and listen to some live of our musicians on the street, and support themselves by being able to sell their, their wares. And it went so well by the end of October last year, that they allowed us to do 6 closed street events this year. So we're going May to October with our closed street events, and then we'll kind of sneak back inside for the winter months, and still do, like you said, like the Christmas and holiday shopping events with some pop-ups and workshops and things like that, so people can get their holiday gifts from our local artisans and businesses. But for this summer, we have 9 food trucks lined up for tonight. We had 7 the last 2 times, and the one in May, we actually ran out of food because we had so many people that were so excited to come out that the food trucks were just like overrun with people were so excited to try out all the different foods. We have a few trucks that come up from Denver. We have a few trucks that come from the Roaring Fork Valley. And then we have a handful of our trusty local trucks that are regulars at our events, and people just love it. There's so many different options. We even have Mama's Pierogies coming from from Glenwood, and so we get the Polish experience tonight. So I'm really excited about that because I'm a bit Polish myself. So I don't get my grandma's pierogies anymore. So so I'm excited to have Mama's pierogies tonight. So there'll be tons of artists. We've got a full street. We have yoga. Aerial acrobatic yoga dancers tonight from Play in Minturn. They're coming down with their trapeze system, and they'll be flipping around and all in costume, and they're actually collaborating with the band Catherine's Alibi. And so I got them together to kind of do a like a backup. The girls will be like backup performers for the band, but they're a pretty awesome show to begin with. So like they're just collaborating together, and I thought that would be a really neat way to bring music and the performance together. And so they'll be at the top of Broadway right here outside of Art Space all night. And then we have the climbing wall from Eagle Climbing and Fitness. They're generous enough to have that at the south end of the street. So we're bookended by some two really cool things. And then we've got members of the Evolution playing at Mid Broadway. And then we have another small band that I call the South End Band because I have them in front of one of our sponsors, Chicks Couture. And they're fun. And there's, artists all along the way. There'll be kids crafts or activities from sewing activities and clay with Dewey Dabbles, and a new one called Frosted Flamingo that's coming. It's a mobile arts project truck. She's coming over from Breckenridge, so we'll get to see what that's all about. So there's some great kids activities, and then we have some speakers. Raymond Blees from the Vail Valley Art Guild will be doing a talk on photography and getting real technical about old cameras and how he does his processes and things. He's really experienced and a wonderful photographer, award winning. And so he's going to be doing a talk over at the 2nd Street Gallery with the Vail Valley Art Guild. We've got sculptures from Bob Will and David Nelson at different points along the street. I could go on and on.
I know. Well, and you know what? We're so glad, and you put so much work into this, and it sounds like that the public is loving it, and you're just able to grow this event. So congratulations to you and and the rest of all the people that are involved. With the businesses, getting all the vendors. I'm sure it's a huge effort. So, Tara, we want to recognize that, and so it's the second Friday of every month. So August 13th. All the way September 10th and then October. So it's just a fun thing to do, and just another thing we can add to our list of great summer activities here in the Vail Valley. Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot going on.
Okay, so this is tonight. This is going to be from 5 until 8 p.m. And I can imagine people will stick around a little bit longer, maybe stop in, go in and have a drink, and maybe have a dinner in some of the rrestaurants too. So thanks so much. If we want to find out more, I know you have a Facebook page and your website.
Yeah, so we're at eaglearts.org for our website, and then you can follow us on Facebook at Eagle Arts Art Walk on Instagram. We have a whole Facebook event page that gives the whole details of all the vendors that we have tonight and the time and stuff like that. So feel free to reach out and check us out on there.
Okay, we will do. Thank you so much, Tara.
Tara Novak. Thanks for having me.
You bet. She's with Eagle Arts, the second Friday Art Walk happening this evening, 5 until 8. All right, we've got more coming up on our show. Going to let you know about a few things happening in Eagle. If you're going to be sticking around Eagle this week, well, today we've got the Eagle Farmers Market and Art Show. And this is put on by Angela Mueller, the same woman that does the art show and farmers market up in Vail. She's bringing things down to the Eagle River Park. So this is a fun event that's kicking off on Fridays, and it's going to be in the morning. So a little bit different than some of the evening art farmers markets that have happened in Eagle before. So this will be down at the Eagle River Park once again, all the way through August 27th. So that's a fun new offering. Then we have the 13th annual LG Tri happening in Eagle tomorrow morning, bright and early, 7 a.m. as a matter of fact. So the LG Tri, LG stands for Laura Genelin, and she lost her battle to cancer several years ago, over 13 years ago, because the event's been going on for 13 years. But it's going to kick off with a 500-yard swim at the Eagle Pool and Ice Rink, so in the indoor pool, then a 12-mile bike ride going up Brush Creek Road, so on the pavement, so road bikes typically, and then finishes off with a 5K run. Now, they are doing something in addition to the triathlon. Tonight, they're doing the LG Tri mountain bike ride. So this event includes a trip up Haymaker Trail, then afterwards, beer, food, music. So you're going to meet at the Eagle Pool and Ice Rink, and I believe that's going to be, you're going to meet at about, I got to check my Trisha's text to find out. You're going to meet at the Pool and Ice Rink at 5:30. And then from there, then you're going to go over to the Haymaker Trail and come on back. There's also kids triathlon activities, and it's based on your age group. That'll determine the distance. So it's kind of geared towards the different age groups. If you want to learn more, lgtry.com. Here's the website for you. So if you 6 to 7 year olds, it's just a 25-yard swim, which is a half lap, 1 mile bike ride and a half mile run. And then the different lengths go accordingly to age. So that's going to happen tomorrow. So that's another thing going on. So if you're looking for more activities down in Eagle, you can find them by going to eagleoutside.com. It'll give you details on weekly events, monthly events. For example, we've got the Eagle Mushroom and Wild Food Festival coming up August 7th. We've got Carve Wars, the chainsaw carving competition happening on August 6th. Yoga in the Park happening on a weekly basis. Mountain Rats Race, a lot of different things going on. You can find out what that is over at eagleoutside.com. Okay, all right, Emma, we got some weather. We're going to have maybe Meredith do the weather. Meredith, hello.
Hello.
Want to do our weather for us?
I would love to. So this weather report is going to be brought to you by the Possibilities of Avon. And today we have a gorgeous morning out. If you've seen Ty and I running around out in Vail, we have blue sky days, and we are going to be seeing blue sky days this weekend. But this afternoon, we're going to have a slight chance of thunderstorms and rain developing around 2 p.m. So the best to do your morning activities before the afternoon, but we always encourage that rain to come on in and feed our plants and our earth, which is very needed right now. But we're going to see about a high of 85 today, so it's going to be warm. As you've been hearing us remind everyone, wear your sunscreen, drink your water, but gorgeous weekend ahead of us. So happy Friday, everyone. Back to you, Trish.
Okay, thanks so much for that weather, Meredith. Yeah, it's a hot one today. So, and you know what else you're going to need? You're going to need some shades. And I think we're heading over to Eyepieces, where Ty Diaz is standing by in the store in their new location, which is right in the Sun and Hop Hotel, right in Vail Village. So, Ty, what do we got there? Are we going to, okay, we're going to take it to a break, or are we going to just wait a little bit? All right, I'll just vamp for a little. Did we tell you? You know what? One more thing going on. So Bravo is happening this evening. So at 6 p.m. tonight, tomorrow night, and Sunday night is when all the Bravo activities are going to start happening at the Gerald R. Ford Amphitheater. If you've never seen a performance there, or if you've never seen orchestra, sorry about that. All right, we are back. We're talking about Bravo. They have the Philadelphia Orchestra there right now, and they're going to be playing tonight, tomorrow night, and Sunday, and then also next Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And they've got a great lineup. They're going to be doing, so Stutzman will be conducting Shaham, and then Mendelssohn, the Italian Symphony on Saturday night, and then Denev leads the Philadelphia Orchestra. So they have some guest conductors that are coming in. It's It's going to be just awesome. You can get pavilion seating, covered seating, but my favorite place is just to be out on the lawn. And with weather like this, it is perfect for lawn seating. Hardly a chance of rain, especially in the evenings. And it's been pretty warm, so it will stay pretty warm throughout the evenings. You won't be too cold. Just bring a little jacket. It goes till about 8 o'clock or so. So you're out before it gets too dark. But get your tickets by going to bravovail.org or check out their new app that'll let you know about performances, give you some behind the scenes looks, some little previews before you go to the show by looking at the app. But we've got Ty standing by. He is at Eyepieces inside the new store, the sports store happening. That's right in Sunnydale Hotel. So Ty, take it away.
Yes, thank you very much, Trisha Swenson, Ty Diaz, inside of the Eyepieces, location Vail, also Solaris nearby where Meredith is, but more west in the Sonnenau building. And I'm standing with Natasha Alford. How are you this morning?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Doing great. I love coming into the Eyepieces store. I'm a glasses wearer, but this is the high end of eyewear. And earlier, Meredith was sharing with us how hot of a day it's going to be. But to note how bright today is going to be. And so let's pick out something, a selection. You have a trunk show coming up today, tomorrow, featuring Oliver Peoples, Garrett Light. Let's get into that. Tell us about your trunk show.
Yeah, for sure. Well, today at Bridge Street from 1 to 7, we have Oliver People Trunk Show. So we have a big selection over there. There's a lot of clip-ons. So if you're getting prescription glasses, but you want to have sunglasses clip-ons, Oliver People's really great with that.
Oh, very helpful. I could use those today.
No, definitely. We also have at Lion's Head a Garrett Light trunk show today, which I have a few Garrett Light pieces here with us.
Okay.
Which what I love about Garrett Light is they're really colorful. So they'll start with like a nice colorful frame and then also a nice colorful lens. As you can see, this is a nice blue lens.
I can see that is beautiful. And you're holding it very lightweight. And the frame's very, very dainty in design, stylish as we look at it. And anything special about the material and the science and technology in this?
Well, the acetate is really durable, and they're actually based out of California, so they're definitely in a sunny state where they can produce some sunglasses that are useful for the people that are going to be using them, and also just really fashionable. So if you want to switch it up and you don't want to have a blue lens and you want to have a pink lens.
Oh, yes. Now we're looking at that. That is the rosé that we're thinking about all day until it's time to pair rosé with a pair of these glasses.
And then if you want to switch it up and you want to have a little green. I mean, everybody, that's the thing. Everyone's eyes are different, so everyone has different preferences. I personally love looking through green and rose lenses. Not a big fan of like a yellow lens, but maybe you are, so everybody's different. So they like to have options for sure.
Green, the color of success. I love that. I'm wearing green today.
Of course. So then we also have our lens of the day, which since it is a sunny day today, I chose a darker lens.
All right, so let's take a look. The lens of the day is brought to you by Eyepieces, the art of vision. And who are we featuring in today's lens of the day?
We are featuring Garrett Light. We have a nice darker lens. It is like a G15 dark green lens. So it is also an everyday lens, but I like to say that if it's a sunnier day, you wouldn't want to go with the light green. You would want to go with a little bit of a darker green to have a little bit more protection, let a little less light through.
All right, it's going to be a bright one. So your lens of the day, as you can see, here's the selection. This is Garrett Light and his lenswear. And is this found in all of the locations today?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Getting back into the trunk show, for someone that's checking out a trunk show for the very first time, wondering what a trunk show is, build for us what to expect.
For sure. So we have our rep coming in from the different brands, and they bring in a huge selection. So we only have as much as we can carry in the store of each brand. We wish we could have it all. You know, it'd be nice to show you guys it all. But when we get our rep to come in, we can bring in their whole collection, and you can try it all out. If we don't have it in store, we can special order it for you. We can, of course, see, those are looking good. We can always do special ordering with prescription, do your prescription. If you want this frame, but you want pink lenses, we can do that for you. We can add a mirror, we can make them transition. So if you go outside, it darkens, you come inside, it lightens. We can really do it all.
This is wonderful. I love the idea of a trunk show. It gives you an occasion to pop by the store that maybe you've only window shops, but this is one of those events that invites you to come on in the store anyway. How do you think these look? I tell you, from this side towards you, fantastic. I'm seeing an Aperol Spritz, I guess, in my diet for today. around lunchtime. And so the trunk show, to remind everyone of the locations where to go, and maybe even to purchase from you guys if you're just viewing.
Yeah, absolutely. So today from 1 to 7 at Bridge Street, we have our Culver People's Trunk Show. And then today from 10 to 6 at Lion's Head, we have our Garrett Light Trunk Show. And then tomorrow here at our Sun and Up location from 9 to 5, we have another Garrett Light Trunk Show.
All right, Tricia Swenson, I know that you're nearby checking out a lot of the eyewear found here at Eyepieces, as well as the lens of the day. But anything in the chat corner, anything that you would care to encourage viewers to maybe chime in with some questions?
Well, you know what? I definitely like looking at the lenses, and whether it's a green tint, a rose tint, yellow tint. I'm not a big fan of that much either, but and I think we're gonna need a dark lens today. So thank you so much.
That has it said that you told us everything. Make sure to find your way into Eyepieces today, and if you do have a question, this is Natasha. I bet you're wondering, what is Eyepieces known for? The art of vision. Tell us what Eyepieces are known for.
We're known for everything from regular sunglasses without prescription to prescription goggle inserts to full-on prescription goggles with your prescription mounted onto the lens. Honestly, everywhere in between, we have it all.
All right, stop by Eyepieces today. There's a trunk show, Lion's Head, as well as here, and also in the other area,
Bridge Street.
And the Bridge Street location. All right, Trisha, now back to you.
Okay, thank you so much, Natasha and Ty, for that and for that Lens of the Day report. We've got just a little bit left of our show. I think we're going to do a quick break and then some weather. Or Emma, what are we doing next? Okay, we're going to do a break, then weather. We'll come back. We'll say goodbye to our gang out in the field. So stay with us.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart. The style to make you stand out. The looks that let you shine. We are for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% on the best designer brands. Visit outletsatsilverthorne.com for current sales and events.
Hi. What's up? Am I live? We're here. We're going to just wrap this show right now. We had an awesome time talking about jewelry today at Carrot's store and Squash Blossom. I feel like now I have to go put on some jewelry. I almost feel bare without wearing any, but thank you for watching our show today. And we have an exciting show this weekend, tomorrow and Sunday. We're live every day from 7 to 8:30, and you can catch us on Facebook, YouTube Live, which we would love for you guys to wake up with us and interact with our chat. Tell us about what you're doing on the weekend. You can also submit your videos, some content. Show us your kayak, bike ride, your view from the concert. You know, we want to connect with you guys because we are living such a blessed, beautiful life here in Vail. And so if you're not going to wake up with us, you can also watch us anytime on Roku, Amazon Fire, Apple TV. We're also Spotify podcast too. So connect with us. We want to hear from you and enjoy this beautiful life in Vail. Back to you, Trish.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, Meredith. Yep. We're going to give you a quick look at the weather right now. Brought to you by Carrots. Yeah, Meredith was hanging out down there with Carolyn Tyler, who has her entire collection at Dan's store right now. Every piece in the world is at her store. Carolyn is, she said she's going into retirement. I don't know if I believe her because it's her jewelry is so beautiful, but she's going to create a wellness center where she lives in Bali. So that's why she's kind of transitioning out. So stop by Carrots to check out her Encore Trunk Show happening this weekend. But weather-wise, we've got these new weather maps. I want to show you these because so this one is Vail. So Vail is a high of 84. But check out what we've got going down in Eagle, high of 93. So when we talk about how the temperature changes due to elevation, we simply mean, yep, it's going to be cooler in the higher elevations. So Vail's about 8,100 feet. You go down valley, Edwards will be a little warmer. Eagle, Gypsum will be a little warmer. And we just sat there on the maps. But really warm for Vail to be in the 80s. You know, it's typical for Edwards and everything down valley to be a little bit higher, but wow, that's hot for Vail. Overnight lows down into the 40s and 50s tonight. Should be a great night for the Bravo concert that kicks off at 6 p.m. Really not a chance of rain for the next couple of days. Here's our forecast. We'll see highs in the 80s once again, overnight lows in the 40s and 50s. And look at that, about a 1% chance for your Saturday, 7% chance for your Monday. Who knows? You can never know. Maybe a little cloud will pop up here and there and have a little condensation and it may be a quick rain shower, but really not likely. We are in a dry spell, which is not good for our rivers, not good for our fish, not good for the wildfire dangers. So we actually want the rain. It's kind of nature's air conditioning that cools us off quite a bit in the afternoons too. But hey, get the workout done early. Whether you're going to be going to the yoga in the park right there at the plaza of Beaver Creek, free yoga from 9 to 10, or if you're going to be doing a mountain bike ride, a hike, do that early before the heat of the day gets cranking later on by about noon this afternoon. That's when you're going to feel the heat of the day. But we're going to check in. Do we have anyone left? Is Idea still standing by? Okay, they have packed it up. They're eating the bacon. We got our coffee with Meredith. We're going to wrap it up too. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like us on Facebook and our YouTube channel. And join us tomorrow. We'll be here 7 a.m. Mountain Standard Time.